guys. I think you can hear me, but like I'm not positive. But you know, we'll assume as much. You know, Ascent, the first map for this clash. We do have the logo. We do have the logos in the wrong order. You know, right side is actually Northwestern, with the left side being Wisconsin Lutheran College. The Northwestern esports production team has struggled with this in past days, but you know we'll overcome it, I guess. Something like that. Yeah.
Are you logging?
Okay, because so looks like it's gonna be.
Wait, did I fix them? Huh?
Yeah, you did. Good job. Are those gonna stay the entire time? Oh, maybe we should just move them later. Yeah. So first map here we have Ascent. If we look at the left side of the screen here, a lot of very much the same basic wild cards. Are those called wild cards? I don't know. The things that you see next to the characters from WLC. But here we are. We're in the match. Val Gold is casting this as did they last match. Those seem like oddly big on the screen, but whatever. We'll deal with it.
What are the hotkeys to like go into flying mode? No, Valor on the spectator. I don't see that.
What's your thing?
Boba balls.
Okay, I did.
So, Ascent, not historically Northwestern's strongest map, but you know we have seen marginal improvement today. Val Gold with a 13-9 loss instead of a 13-1 loss that they suffered along with Varsity in the last week or so. It looks like it's going to be a fight up B main here. Northwestern choosing to attack there. Siddharth getting the first kill of the match on the enemy stage of WLC, and getting another one. And a third. Siddharth, known for his perhaps over-aggressive pushes at times, but you know that can pay off. The enemy jet gets one back with the share.
Last player standing.
And Siddharth is on for the ace here. Will he get it? Way low, and he does. Oh my gosh, an ace from Siddharth for the first round.
What a start to the game.
What a start to the game. And a fantastic pistol from Northwestern. You know, something that's been criticized by Siddharth himself is this tendency to over push, but it seems like it worked this time. And let's see where Northwestern decide to go on this round here. Looks like still more heavy presence towards A, but WLC seem to be matching it to some degree. We have a fight down B main here, sorry. And WLC gets the first pick. What are we looking at now? I believe the observer is now going through instead of looking at the player views, which is quite interesting. A creative choice. We're looking at Sova. So close here. This is like this is like when you play like GTA and you're like right behind. Anyway, Bacon, who helped us set up this stream, and now we're looking directly into the face of stage. Can our observer, get it together? Oh, now we're like b-hopping as the ghost for some reason. Can we perhaps not do this? I don't know.
Just gonna have to watch this.
So I guess we're gonna do this for a bit here. 4v3 for Northwestern, and it looks like the A site is clear. It's gonna be where they end up planning. Sorry for the technical difficulties here, but we'll do our best to tell you what's happening. Yeah, the spike got planted, the door closing. Looks like the retake's gonna come from heaven maybe. And Siddharth gets a 6th kill here on the enemy stage in heaven. Siddharth playing B main here, or sorry, A main. And it looks like Northwestern picking up the round once again. It's 2-0 to Northwestern. Just give us a few seconds while we figure this out.
No, you asked me this already. I got it.
And we might be back in business here. I think if you just have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, you can just go through 15 people. All right, let's see what Wisconsin Lutheran College can cook up here. And we're looking at the breach pick from Janine, commonly known by the alias J9, and she goes fully onto site. Siddharth entering with the jet. Can they get this pick on the jumping shot from Siddharth? Very, very interesting play. I also had one of those earlier today, which is, you can never say it's the most skillful kill, but they all count the same. As WLC tries to get this retake on here, it's gonna be tough. Bacon taking out one. The breach coming up heaven, and Siddharth gets flashed along with 2 of his other teammates, but with time ticking down, looks like it's going to be a bit rough here, and looks like the breach is going to be saving here. Northwestern out for blood though. Will they be able to get it here? 4 going through their spawn. Will they check this corner? They will, and it's a team ace for Northwestern. And just give us a couple more seconds here as we figure out what we're doing technically on the production side.
Or what if we do 1v1v1v1?
But 3 rounds for Northwestern, a strong start on this attack side.
That'd be so fun.
And it looks like again they're gonna lean towards B here. Looks like our Cypher is just going to be the lurker here. We've gone back into like the ghost mode for some reason. Oh, and there it is. And Sova, a very meta pick, if you will, on this map. And Northwestern going through sight, and it's another great round, finished off by J9 on site. And now we're back under the map for some reason for the second time in about 10 minutes. It's all a work in progress. And it's 4 to Northwestern, 0 for WLC. And now we're getting some cinematic shots of Ascent, it looks like, phasing through various parts of the map. I'd really prefer if we saw a player's perspective, but instead we're looking at Omen's face. And looks like Northwestern's running a default here. And showing presence all around. Will they be able to execute B here? Siddharth, does he know about the stage and boat? Doesn't matter. They get picked, and it's a 5v2 very, very quickly.
Spike down A. Last player standing.
Now it's a 4v1 with Spike on the other side, and again, J9 always reliable, gets a kill, and run through the map for a second time, about 45 seconds that time, which is, Northwestern always looks to break their records as an institution, which is great. Our observer is now looking at their pizza in dismay because of how it's been cut. But on the other hand, Northwestern up 5-0 against WLC. Looks like it's going to be another default, perhaps slightly towards B site. But this time, we're not looking at any of the action here. We're just looking at the guy just sitting A. Oh, there we go. So, I think this is probably the first time that we can say WLC have had the advantage in this game so far. And can they get another one? No. They can equalize it out, and it's a 4v4. I believe WLC is on somewhat of an eco here, but we'll see if they can make something happen. Looks like it's going to be the A site for for Northwestern. Bacon already heaven, but he gets picked as well as J9 getting a kill on Sun. J9 is good for 2, and now it's a 3v2 in favor of Northwestern, with the bomb ticking down.
Last player standing.
And it's gonna be a 2v1 here, a very tough situation for the Omen. And gets killed by J9 from Tree, who's gotten a 3rd kill in the round. You know, I'm not even gonna mention the phasing this time through the ground, even though I did. Can we look at the scoreboard for a sec here? And you know, looking at the scoreboard, you see Northwestern being very dominant. Bacon and Siddharth, both 9-1.
No, but J9 though, that's my goal.
The audio is on. I can hear myself, which is not a fun time. But yeah, let's go into the 7th round. Let's see what happened. Siddharth, aggressive through mid here. Gets on top of the wall here. And
Wait, I haven't seen evidence.
again, not the most professional for development. It's kind of like it kind of looks like the observer is just another agent, just like jumping off the site, and you know, the spike is down, but the enemy Omen is just jumping around for some reason lane, and it's it's a 4v2 for Northwestern. Being able to plant on the B site, and both of these enemies are located. Siddharth just going through the smoke and jumps again. Siddharth, you know, may have to think about his jump key mechanics. You know, maybe
Another Siddharth move after that.
you know, maybe that deserves the name as well. I don't think it quite tops the Siddharth special, which is obviously the dash into the wall, which we haven't seen quite yet, but you know, I have no doubt that Siddharth will pull it out. We'll see what the esports scene decides that is, though. But this time, it is a dash being used very effectively to entry on the site. You know, very bravely assuming there is nobody on the site, but you know, that can backfire sometimes. That's a 4v4. The breach getting another kill here with the aftershock, is that what it's called? Yeah, and the fade ult, first time we've seen that today. And Northwestern looking to be in a somewhat compromised position. Is this where WLC get their first round? WLC need it eventually. It's an interesting fade thing on top of the entire map for nobody to see. And you know, it is a 3v3 on site here. The observer looking at literally the single agent doing nothing in this entire round. A little bit questionable, but we'll continue to watch A main here, as does WLC. 40 seconds for Northwestern, and they need to make a move here. Hearing the door close, they know that WLC is still maintaining presence here.
30 seconds.
But what will be the call
Oh my god.
from Northwestern? Looks like they will delay, but go to A. And to dart into the main. But the breach, who has been stunned, gets 2 headshots and wins the round for WLC. You know, the headshot percentage going up, like the star of Valgold, Koryaya, who has boasted before about a 73% headshot percentage, which is crazy.
That was for one game.
Again, and now let's look at how this game is unfolding here. 7-1 for Northwestern, and it looks like it's gonna be a lean towards A, but Bacon is here on B, and weirdly the spike is with the 2 players instead of the 3, so perhaps a set play for Northwestern to go B actually, as Bacon gets the pick here. Sage walls it off, so you know, perhaps a causing Northwestern to have second thoughts about pushing onto the B site. And as they try to get onto A, they're falling, but J9 gets it back to a 3v3, and you know, Northwestern do realize they've left the spike in B main, so they are going to be venturing to this area to grab it.
What a cinematic shot.
And with 40 seconds, Northwestern do need to make a decision. Looks like they will go towards B site, which has one of the 3 defensive agents from
30 seconds left.
from WLC on. And Northwestern, with that information, realize there are two players here, and it should be a decently comfortable round for Northwestern. I don't know what the Sage is doing here. I guess going back all the way to the spawn to heal. And this is going to be a tough 2v3 for WLC. All 3 players of Northwestern playing on site here. Cypher with the camera. We'll eventually see these players both come from mid, and it's gonna be 2 in lane for WLC. The flash comes out, but it looks like there's enough time, and Bacon with the 4K on the Omen seals the deal for Northwestern. If we could get a scoreboard check. Or not. That's fine too, I guess. There we go. So if we look at the map here, or if we look at the scoreboard here, sorry, we can see that there are 2 ults online here for WLC if they want it. The resurrect from Sage, but alternatively, Northwestern also have the Sova ult for post plant. And let's see where Northwestern decided to go. I'm completely being blocked here, but whatever. Looks like we're going down A main. We're going down A main here for Northwestern. Cigar dashing on the site as he does, gets another kill, and looks like Northwestern have control of the site, but still remains a 4v4. Bomb still isn't planted from A main here, but Sadar just going straight into their spawn looking for kills, but unfortunately, perhaps that over aggression from Sadar doesn't get him the correct result here. Does the bait clear it? He doesn't, and Bacon gets another kill, the top frag for Northwestern at the moment. It's a 2v2 with the bomb planted. 2 ults here for WLC, but looks like they're just gonna go at it right now. Planted for heaven. Bacon gets another kill. The resurrect does come out, but I believe it's probably much too late for that. Jet's going in with the stinger. You know, let's see how this pans out. And Bacon gets another 4K, back-to-back 4Ks for Bacon, and that's a 9th round for Northwestern as they continue their ruthless attack on Ascent here. You know, breaking all the traditions, all the curses maybe that Northwestern has on this map. Again, some questionable observation skills from our team at the moment, but you know, we go on.
That was not questionable. That was fire.
And it looks like Northwestern is running this 2B 3A sort of approach here once again. And unfortunately, this time for Siddharth, he pushes in on his own and gets killed by the frenzy, which is actually also gets the gun as well. And now a bit tougher for Northwestern. The Sova also at half HP, so may have to decide here what's gonna happen. But instead of looking at the battle that's about to happen B, we're looking at the fade for no reason. Okay, here we go. And will they win this fight? Reloading, and it's gonna be a 3v3 brought back for Northwestern. I don't think they quite saw the defender cat here, but but they are being careful of it. And they do get the kill. J9 once again. It's a 3v2 here. Looks like they're gonna go towards B, but the Sage with the classic, actually the best gun in the game in my opinion, gets a kill. But against J9, there's really no contest to that, and they're going to get the plant on site here. Do they expect, however, for Bacon to be all the way on the other site here? And this could be an awful timing for Bacon, oh, but the Sova has missed. Is that the Sova? Breach. The Breach has missed an easy shot here, and now he's being forced to battle Bacon here on a different site, and Bacon gets another kill. It's 10-1 for Northwestern.
In the half.
Yeah.
Why can't we win?
Holy shit, this is too
Can we get a scoreboard check?
Bacon is 19-2 right now.
Look at that, Bacon 19-2.
Bacon
Yeah.
is trying.
Say that louder.
No.
And let's see this. This is once again a slightly different approach here from Northwestern. 3 towards B and 2 towards A, but the same result. A fantastic kill from J9. A questionable decision making from the Sage, but do these two players who are flanking get timing by the player in spawn, J9, and unfortunately they do, and it's going to be a 4v1 for the Fade here, and they really had no chance. So it's 11-1 for Northwestern against WLC here, and the start of the second half, the defending half for Northwestern. Looks like WLC will prefer a push towards B here. It looks like it's gonna be full B here, while Northwestern will play 2A, 2B, and one mid. As we await the start of the second half. Looking at Sage, I guess. And let's see how this pistol goes. You know, the last pistol round, Siddharth had an ace. Let's see if that. I don't think it'll happen again, but you never know. Space does get the does hit the tripwire, but unfortunately cannot break into the site. But the rest of WLC will, and they have site control. They're planning in the smoke, which is an interesting position. And it looks like they've walled off the bomb. But Siddharth is just going crazy here. The Sage is just looking the other direction, and a Siddharth with a 3K on the and they're realizing the wall is in the way here, but it shouldn't be a problem at all, and it isn't for Northwestern. And you can really look and see like the mechanics of the spike here. You know,
Match point.
a device that blows up certain sites, if you will. Anyways, it is 12-1. This is Northwestern flipping the script, perhaps. You know, avenging Valorant Black, avenging Val Gold, the competitive team Val Purple, in their 13-1 losses, and grinding out here a 13-1 win, perhaps. Siddharth here with the Outlaw isn't going to see NBA A main, as it's going to be another big B push for WLC. The tripwire does get a player, and it looks like they're going to push anyway. Really no choice here. There is a player flanking for Northwestern, or for Northwestern, sorry. And while Space does get one kill, he's easily traded out by Siddharth, and it's just brutal here. And that will be a 13-1 win for Northwestern on Ascent. The first map here. Looks like upcoming next we have Haven, which we haven't seen Val Black on yet, but you know, after seeing that dominant performance on the first map, you have to feel confident for Val Black here.
Oh wow.
Bacon getting to 20 kills, and you know something I'd like to point out here, the 11 assists for Bacon as well. You know, not only getting the kills, but also getting being the team player. You know, having those smokes to clear out sight. And you know, we're gonna wait about 5 minutes here, and we have an interview here coming. Oh no, we don't. They said 5 minutes.
water. That's crazy. Hey!
Oh,
All right, it looks like we're gonna be on Haven here.
Oh, the teams are on the
And-
wrong sides.
Sorry about the teams once again. We'll get this quickly figured out. Northwestern starting on the defense here, and WLC picking offense. So a flip of what we started with last game. And it looks like WLC is a lot more sure about what they're gonna do here with the ISO, the Brim, Breach, and Sage. So bringing along a couple agents from last map, and Space, retaining his role in the Jet here.
I'm not a senior.
But for Northwestern, only
like a spring.
only one locked so far, and that's a Neon for Siddharth who played Jet last game. But looks like it's gonna be actually, besides the Neon in place of the Jet, the exact same comp for Northwestern. And there goes the lock-ins here. I really hope this mic is directionally focused well, because everyone around me is coughing up a storm. And okay, I guess I'm really trusting this mic now.
I've explained this to you.
So let's get to Haven here. Again, Northwestern starting on the defense. Will they be able to get a similar result to what they had starting on the offense last game? We will see. It looks like it is going to be a for WLC. It looks like it's going to be a push towards C for this pistol round.
And this is the latest.
And let's see where this goes. Will Siddharth push through A? I don't know, but I have a feeling he will for some reason. And it looks like it is going to be a quick aggression onto C here, and pretty easily getting onto site, killing Bacon, who really messed with WLC last game the entire time, getting 20 kills. And it looks like it's going to be a full retake here for Northwestern, but the Neon flank works. Unfortunately, the WLC can't seem to stay alive here, and it's going to be a fight in the backside. But actually, it becomes a 2, and the ISO for WLC is has gone absolutely nuclear and killed the 3 Northwestern players to bring the round to WLC. And let's see what they will do on this eco around Northwestern. Looks like it's going to be giving up C and trusting that WLC will push towards A, but it looks like the IGL for WLC has correctly read this, and they're gonna have an absolutely free site here. The utility coming out, but really not necessary. And this is going to be a full retake here. Again, Siddharth going through will be a flank player, and you know that's something that WLC will have to contend with, not having a site for a Killjoy to mark flank. But you know, a concern for later, I guess, as Northwestern tries to push onto the site here, and quickly it becomes a 3v3. It's a pretty even retake at the moment, but WLC having a advantage here with the bomb ticking down. Bacon trying his best, and it will become a 2v1, but with the time ticking down, it looks like very unlikely for Northwestern to be able to get this round. And yep, it is going to be 2 rounds for WLC to start it off. A really fantastic start for them, and something they really needed coming out of last game, losing by so many rounds. Sorry. And let's see where the observer takes us. We're looking around onto the A site here. We see J9 jumping around here, and it looks like there is going to be some sort of perhaps flash play here on the A site, and it looks like WLC will also be going towards A. I believe they know that Siddharth is there. They certainly do, but will Siddharth charging into a lot of players, but the gamble pays off. J9 getting 1 kill, Siddharth getting the other, and immediately a 5v3 for Northwestern. Salt trying to take something back from here, and he does successfully, but not before losing one of his teammates and getting killed by J9 himself. But J9 unfortunately pulls out the utility, but it won't matter in the end. The Northwestern cleaning up on A. So yeah, we haven't seen Siddharth quite be punished as he did in the latter rounds of the last game for his aggression. So we'll see if he continues to do it.
Bro literally doesn't stop pushing.
Looks like it's going to be towards B for WLC here.
Why are you looking at us?
Actually, interestingly, Siddharth going all the way to the C site here, pushing once again. And there's just an absolute battle going on here on the site. But it's gonna be fantastic for Northwestern here if they can get the kill here. The ISO ult coming out, and I believe the body is just gonna be camped. So it's not really gonna be too tough of a round for Northwestern. They'll take it and bring it back to level 2-2.
Silly cat.
Oh, I got it. Easy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And looks like that that WLC will be focusing towards garage here. No A, no long, no C long, sorry, and perhaps looking towards A now. Siddharth perhaps will get punished for this play, but we'll see. Neon with the judge, obviously very difficult. If you can go for 1 or 2, that'd be fantastic. But the Marshal is absolutely no match for the judge. Pulls out the ult, but unfortunately killed by the Sage. J9 on site, reliable as always for a kill, and it's a 4v3 for Northwestern. It's a 3v3 now, equalized by the opposing breach, and looks like it's going to be a bit tough here for WLC. Trying to get onto site, get flashed, and it's a 3v1. Realistically, shouldn't be lost by Northwestern. And absolutely outplayed here. I don't think the Sage knows that the Omen TD actually generates a pretty loud audio cue, but you know, maybe a little difficult to hear amid the mess of utility, if you will.
Wait, someone bind Odin.
So looks
someone
like
bind Odin for Evan.
looks like Northwestern with 3 straight unanswered against WLC. WLC really need to get it together. They can't really
Go.
they can't really have a really big losing round here. But that's a great start for Northwestern. Siddharth with the op. And he repositions again. And it's just as WLC try to make it out on the site, Siddharth missing a couple shots, but tries to regress and does get the shot on the breach here. Stays on site quite aggressively. Looks for the no scope, pulls out the shorty when it doesn't work, and unfortunately doesn't work out for him. But J9 will help seal the deal for Northwestern again. Again, WLC playing this, using the play of walling in the spike to prevent a pretty quick defuse, but again, not a problem for Northwestern here. They retain the op, and it's 4-2. Looks like Siddharth is gonna pick it right back up. It'll be interesting to see if he stays on C. No, he doesn't. Looks like he's gonna go A long with the op here. Yeah, and he's picked right because looks like WLC is also deciding to go A here. A lot of ults in this round. A lot of ults available for this round. 8 of the 10 combined. 4 for each team. And here it goes. The op hitting the ISO shield, but also hits the jet and gets a pick. J9 through short gets another one. Siddharth has hit that shield twice in a row now, and I can feel the anger as somebody who off earlier today. ISO getting the kill into J9, but also gets the kill into Siddharth. So with the resurrect here, WLC looking good for the 3, but will they look to attack a different site here? You know, Jet staying on the site while the other players are going towards B for WLC. Dashes away, and I think it's starting to become clear for Northwestern that WLC is pushing away from A towards a different site, which maybe see through garage here. They will contend with the Sova and the Cypher Cam on C, but if they push as a group, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. The breach immediately comes out onto the C site, but doesn't hit the Sova, and the Sova has actually been smoked by Bacon. And do they expect this? They don't quite. WLC do need to get the plant down, which they will do, but with it being a 4v1 now, it's looking quite unlikely. Unfortunately, running out of bullets in the magazine, and it's a good round for WLC. Even though they used 2 of their ults, I think it was a gamble worth taking, and they really have an opportunity to string together a couple rounds here to make this map competitive. It looks like they're going to somewhat default, splitting versus A and B, I guess. Immediately the shock dart comes out. We'll see if that tags anyone. Oh, it looks like it's actually been altered into a full A push. Will Janine be able to get a pick or 2 on site? Decides to stay on site instead of backing out for a retake. But unfortunately, Space gets the pick. And now we're the ISO deciding to
Spike
ult,
planted.
and it's 5v3 or 5v2, sorry, for WLC or for Northwestern. So we'll see what they
Last
can
player
do.
standing.
And this is problematic to say the least for Bacon.
I'm gonna go with the bot after this game.
May look to save or just get a couple exit picks. Trying to venture into heaven, maybe pick any over aggressive WLC players. But it looks like this round is
Okay, how many
done
are
and
all of you
dusted,
guys
so
gonna play?
it'll be brought back to 4-4 level in this map.
Hey,
And
shit.
really WLC really needing to win this on after last map especially. So Bacon keeping the gun, but
Oh, shit.
unfortunately can't win the round. And let's take a look at the scoreboard here.
Where?
Olivia, hit tab. Is Olivia sleeping?
Careful here.
Oh, there we go. And
It was up when you asked for it the first time.
sorry, I was looking at you. Okay, sorry. Looks like it's gonna be a partial bye for Northwestern, but if they win, if they lose, this could be catastrophic and let WLC string together a couple rounds. It's gonna be 5 versus 1 on the C site here. Eventually, some players coming out to support from CT, but it looks like they're gonna prepare for a retake, and it'll be 4v5 for Northwestern with lesser guns to contend with.
Spike planted.
Neon using the ult, but unfortunately it gets picked off by Space, and the ISO also getting a kill or two. It's all up to Janine, who's on 1v5. Does get one kill, but unfortunately, Space gets the kill for the first time since round 3. WLC have the lead, 5 versus 4 on Haven here. And we'll see where they decide to push here, but Northwestern trying to figure it out here on a looks to be on some sort of buy. I think at least Darth can afford it because he opted for less weaponry last round using his ult. But it's another A push for WLC, mostly towards long, which may give Siddharth a fantastic opportunity to flank. And he does get one. Janine on site, good for 2. Siddharth getting a second as well, and this round looks to be just about over with a breach and a 1v5 lurking mid into garage. And now they're just on a hunt for the enemy breach at the moment. Does Northwestern does get the kill in the end with one of themselves going down, but it's all right. It's a 5v5 and a pretty competitive game so far. So we'll see where Northwestern, or sorry, where WLC decide to go again. Looking towards that A site as they have last round, and more extensively throughout the game. So let's see where it goes. Again, pretty low numbers of players for Northwestern committed to the A site here. But what we've seen so far is that typically, as they get 2 kills on the WLC, they do not enjoy giving up the site, and you can see why with Northwestern getting a fantastic opportunity to close out the round with a win and have a 7-5 half. Why can't I hear myself? Hello? It's gonna be 5 versus 1 on the Whoa. Help. Are you watching the stream on your stream? Anyways, this is so weird. I can hear myself, and it's quite humbling. We'll proceed. Northwestern with the op for Siddharth in the final round here. He does get the pick, and really WLC need to make a decision, but unfortunately down to 3 versus 5, it becomes harder and harder. Salt does get 1 kill, but you can see the ult's coming out. Siddharth good for a 3, pops the ult, and he's looking for this kill on the ISO, and Northwestern will kind of swarm Salt there to conclude the half 7-5 for Northwestern. Now Northwestern on the attack, really utilizing Siddharth's aggression to be able to make space on the site. So we'll see if they do that again. Siddharth pulling out the shorty, which is a quite interesting choice on a pistol round offense, but I guess it could make sense more for Neon, where you can, you know, jump through the site and, you know, just pick off a lot of unsuspecting players. But we'll see. Northwestern looking to start with a default, it looks like, more towards B actually, and actually it looks like it's going to be all 5 towards the B site here. Siddharth going through the entire site in about 3 or 4 seconds, sitting in the smoke with the shotgun, but after about 2 seconds decides it's not for me. He wants some action, and he does get it in the form of a fight from A, but he gets traded out. It's a 4v3 for Northwestern, and they spot the Jet Cubby, and now it's a 3v2, and looking tough for the ISO, who's been killed by none other than Janine, J9 on the breach. So unfortunately, it looks like WLC may be on path to losing here. Northwestern being able to bonus, being able to buy up here, bonus next round perhaps, and having superior weaponry. But actually WLC bought up, unfortunately for them now, because they've looks like they're heavily disadvantaged in this round nonetheless, with 2 early picks. It's a 5v3. Salt does bring 1 back, but it is going to be a tough retake here. All the defense coming in from mid, and Northwestern, they lose Janine, but they win the round. So I believe they'll take that for now. But let's see what Northwestern decide to do now. Siddharth continuing to use continuing to use a shotgun, choosing the Judge this time, and it's gonna be interesting. It's about a half buy for both teams, and perhaps it's slightly favored towards Northwestern with a Mandalore too. And just ruthlessly pushing from Siddharth, gets 2. Does not care about the stun at all, and it's quickly a 4v2. And it looks like it is gonna be tough for WLC. And Siddharth coming in to let us know that Neon, that he's very proud of that Neon play. Yeah, we were too. Quick kill for Bacon, and Janine finishes it off. 10-5 now for WLC, who after winning the pistol on the defense side really looked like having some sort of opportunity here, but Northwestern really putting that to bed, if you will. And looks like it is going to be, unfortunately, another partial buy for WLC. Okay. think about it. And it's gonna be a 5 towards A for Northwestern. Similar play for Siddharth, and it's again another judge kill for Siddharth. It's 5v3 Siddharth. Again, you know, maybe slightly over pushing it when he slides into spawn with 30 HP, but nonetheless with this 4v1 it is going to be difficult for WLC, especially when you're going up against J9, who's, you know, one of the renowned players on the Valorant Black roster.
I feel like it's fine to do judge now. I think my solo queue, I'm gonna judge.
Of course. Alright, looks like it is going to be towards B on this round for WLC, or for Northwestern, sorry. And WLC getting a decent buy for the first time in a couple rounds here. Will they be able to make the most of it? That time went poorly for Siddharth, but traded out. So, and now WLC getting the lead in terms of getting the advantage per se in the terms of players with the ISO ult. Now it's a 4v2 with the with 2 players now just trying to figure out what to do here. It's gonna be space with 1, and he gets the second one as well.
Lord!
What? Wait, what? I'm watching a run.
And looks like they're gonna go back to the A site. They will, Northwestern. And again, the judge coming out from the neon, Siddharth here. This time, do WLC expect it? We'll see. Do they have some sort of counter? And we'll see. But Siddharth just running it down A. I believe he avoids. Oh, but he can't avoid the flash actually. And it's actually pretty catastrophic for WLC. This might be it will be a flawless for WLC. Wisconsin Lutheran College, you know, getting their 7th round, and perhaps an opportunity to take control back of this game. I think when you think about Siddharth's play this half, you really think about playing loose, which is something that our great esports president Shannon Tan has always advocated for. So we'll see this continue to happen, but unfortunately doesn't pan out this time around. But Janine gets a crucial pick to get the advantage in terms of the player advantage, and Janine is just out for blood with 33 health. Besides maybe she isn't quite as over aggressive as Siddharth. Decides to just hold this off angle here, playing the smoke maybe, and looks like it is going to be all of the defensive players coming in from CP or garage. And let's see how this retake goes. 3v4. Sun quickly gets the kill onto Northwestern's player, and the defuse starts to come out, Bacon, and that was a fantastically timed and calmed round. You know, the Hunter's Fury from Northwestern generating a lot of panic around the site, and Omen just being able to peek out of the smoke, get a couple of kills. It's bringing us to match point here with 6 ults, 3 on each side. So we'll see if those get used. I assume they will on the half of WLC. And it looks like it's gonna be a full buy here for both teams. As full as Siddharth likes it, I guess, with the judge. And we'll see if he can get this first pick. Plays a similar type of play here. goes completely through, but gets one and gets traded. So it's gonna be 4v3 here. Will Northwestern decide to rotate or commit to the site? WLC really being mindful of this. Northwestern trying not to get sandwiched between a lot of different players, but Bacon gets 2 kills, and with the spike, he's able to really reposition to wherever he wants. Decides against using it, and I believe he will after he gets pinged by the Cypher. Decides to go into the C site, and as this guy's planted, you'll see the 2 players for WLC making their way slowly to the C site here. Neither of them are really going through conventional methods here. The Resurrect comes out, and it's a 3v3 here, but WLC losing precious time here on the retake to get the revive, and we'll see if it pays off. Whatever they need to do, they'll need to do it quickly. Breach falls, but Space gets to trade. Space trying to get on the site, but it looks like there's not going to be time for this. Bacon gets a third, and that is the match for Northwestern, winning 13-7 on Haven to win the series 2-0.
Wow.
And what a performance from Northwestern. Never really looking to be in too much trouble, and just another great performance from Valorant Black after last week's 2-0 win as well.
What do you mean? I'm just quietly
I think WLC certainly did better on the second map, but in the second half of Haven, it was really all Northwestern. They weren't WLC wasn't able to take advantage of that pistol round they won, and really cascaded from there. So unfortunate loss from the perspective of WLC.
Okay. Cooking or what?
Nice.
And I think we'll end it there, but thanks again for watching Valorant Black. Our casual Valorant teams are really great. You should also watch Valorant Gold whenever we play next, which I actually don't know when. So yeah.
Don't watch
Right.
Valorant Gold.
Goodbye, chat.
No way.
I actually meant to read chat this entire time, but I kind of forgot. I also meant to eat my pizza, which I also forgot to do. So I've taken about 3 bites. Whoa. Lots of stuff going into chat. But yeah, can't really tell if we're still alive, but we are. Okay, great. I'm just chatting with chat. Haha. Except you guys are on a 3-minute delay, so I'm watching the stream on my iPad, and the game still hasn't ended yet. Pretty cool. Let's see. What can I continue to talk about while we wait for a potential post-match interview that was promised by Siddharth, but maybe in the midst of the celebration, it's not gonna happen. We'll see.
You should eat your pizza. Yeah.
And is this a post-match interview coming
You got
up?
MVP.
No.
Are you guys done?
Oh, 7 first bloods? I'll take it.
The mic is
So
Do you like the
yeah,
judge?
looks
Like
like
the judge?
I did like the judge.
Dude, you've inspired me to go into my next comp game and only use the judge.
You see that jail with the marshal?
I've been in,
running around?
dude, I saw that. You just booted it.